Hello. I cannot remember the last time that I was live on Instagram. What is this? What is happening? Hey guys. Welcome in. Oh! My circuit breaker just went off. Downstairs. Hey guys, welcome in. Where have I been? I have been off of Instagram, loving life, honestly. Yeah, it's been a minute. Hi, Amber. Hey, guys. Shoot, my power just went off down here. Hold on. We're going to go on a little adventure and turn the circuit breaker back on. But the reason I wanted to, in Instagram lingo, as we say, pop on here, is to give you guys a little life update and also let you guys know about a women's retreat that I have coming up in June. So, hold on. We're just going on an adventure to turn the circuit breaker back on. Hi. Hi, everyone. You guys are also going to be able to see the fact that we just got 6 inches of snow here in Colorado. Woo! Hold on. Check that out. Okay. All right. So, hey guys. I see Valentina just popped on. Hello, hello, hello. Okay, guys, this was like a total detour. My circuit breaker went out, and I was in the basement going live, and it's like in the teens right now outside, so I can't be down there without heat. But anyways, wanted to come on here and give you guys a life update because I have been getting some DMs asking where I am. And yeah, I just feel like it's time. It's time to pop in, show face, give you guys an update. I have not posted in this space since October 2nd. And before that, my content was kind of waning, definitely dropping. And the truth is that my desire to show up in this space was becoming less and less. And I am in a phase of life right now. I've been in a phase of life where my desires feel really strong and I want to follow those desires. I don't want to force myself to do things just because it's what you should do or it seems like the logical thing to do when there are so many things that call me outside of those types of things, right? So social media, obviously, for a lot of people, they look at my social media and they say, you should be on here, you should be monetizing it. But it doesn't light me up. It doesn't light me up to be in this space creating content. And I feel like life is to be enjoyed. Life is to be lived with passion, and I gotta follow that, I gotta follow that. And I tried to change my relationship with social media several times, and every time that I think about it, and I think about it often because I think about a lot of you guys, there's so many amazing people that I've met in this space. Hi, Kindle. Hi, Joni. Speaking of, I've met so many amazing people in this space, and I feel so blessed to have connected and crossed paths with some outstanding humans who have shaped and changed and influenced my life. But every time that I try to come back into this space, I land kind of on a similar path, and relationship with it. And it just isn't like it's not you, it's me kind of thing, where, yeah, I kind of get like addicted to it. It like tanks my dopamine. It kills my motivation elsewhere. I end up scrolling for hours on end. I find myself to be more judgmental of other people and myself. And it's unfortunate because there is a lot of really amazing content out here, and uplifting, inspiring people. And maybe this will all change. Like, I'm the kind of person who feels like we kind of have to explore polarities and then we find our middle way, So I was like living my entire life on social media out loud, sharing everything. And then now I'm kind of like in the polar opposite, right? And so who knows, maybe one day I'll find my middle way and there'll be room in my life to share more on social media. But right now I am in a place where I am just rooting so deeply in the presence of my life, and I'm so present with the people that I'm spending time with in my life. I'm not worried about, like, when I'm cooking, I am so engaged in my cooking, and I'm not worried about sharing it or talking about it or teaching it. I'm just in it. It's like my life feels like a meditation at this point, and I'm so happy like this. And that is something that I can't say that I felt when I was living my life on social media. And it's like kind of this like strange place that I'm in, because I'm like, fuck, I wish I could like share that this is the way to be, but it's ironic because to share that on social media, then it stops being that, So I wanted to give you guys a little life update and just let you know that I'm good. I'm happy. I'm fulfilled. I have a lot of new, beautiful things going on. I just bought my first place in northern Colorado. I am actually rooting here. I took a 4-week vacation to Florida and Costa Rica in November. And part of why I wanted to go was because I wanted to see if Florida still called me. And as soon as I got to Florida, I was like, nah. I'm a Coloradian, whatever. I'm a mountain gal during this phase of my life. And so I came back here and I got a place, and I'm in the process of painting and picking flooring. And when we're done here, I'm actually going to go paint and prime my house, which has been a really cool, empowering experience. And so that's one amazing update here. Hi Shonda. Hi guys. I'm not catching all of these, but so grateful for you guys tuning in. Good to see a lot of you. I just saw that my sister is literally she's due any day, Noelle. So I'm going to be a first-time aunt. That's happening. That's an amazing thing that's about to explode into our lives. I'm in a new relationship. I am in the healthiest, most fulfilling romantic relationship of my entire life. Make a list. If you are single and you have been unable to attract a partner, make a list of the things that you want in a partner. We both did that. My partner and I both did that. And we were both single for 1 to 2 years before we found each other, and we were just finding ourselves and like finding fulfillment and joy on our own. And then we literally connected, not on a dating app, not on Instagram. He doesn't even have Instagram. We connected just through colleagues. And we are each other's lists to the freaking T. Like, it's amazing. So yeah, that's an aspect of my life that is just bringing so much joy and happiness. And what else is happening? For those of you guys who don't know, I went to massage school last year. I got a call. I was sitting in the bath in the middle of the pandemic, and I got a call to use your hands. That's what came through. And I was like, what the hell? Use your hands. And then I was on a massage table. I was getting a massage. And during the massage, I'm like, oh my God, use my hands, massage school. And so I went to massage school last year, graduated in June, and have been massaging 4 times a week and loving it. It is meditation. It is like literally moving meditation. So it's, a lot of what I've always loved about fitness and wellness, but in a very intimate spiritual, energetic kind of container, which is really calling me right now and beautiful to explore. What else? I had to write it all down because I was like, yeah, building community here in Northern Colorado that isn't digital. I found that even though I had this big community on social media, I was so closed and healing and guarded, that this space kind of like became a facade for connection. You know, it seemed like it was connective, but it wasn't like the in-person nourishing connection that I really, really needed. And so I've been stepping out of my comfort zone and building community here in Colorado. And stepping out of my comfort zone and doing things like taking dance classes and like doing hot yoga every week and, you know, getting outside and just really loving my life here. And so wanted to share that. Love you guys. Thank you so much for, yes, I am still singing and playing guitar. Yeah, that is still something that is definitely a part of my life. And I know it will continue to be a part of my path. Right now, getting my practice up and running and like really figuring out who my target client is and like where my skills kind of meet that person is my focus. But it is on my list, my goal list, my intentions list for this year to get a guitar teacher, because I feel like I've kind of plateaued and I need some additional guidance. So after all of this, so this is kind of like this interesting place that I'm in right now because I'm loving my life off of social media. And I know that there are others here who have lessened your time on social media. Every time that I take time away from social and then I come back, I'm always greeted with people who have done the same and who are feeling, you know, once you kind of like step away and come back in, it's kind of like, whoa, what are we all doing here kind of thing. But this is an interesting place I'm in because I also want to come on here and share a retreat that I'm doing with you guys. And the people that I'd like to call into this retreat, it's a women's retreat. So to the guys who are here, hey, what's up? Thanks for tuning in. Maybe share this with the women in your life if you feel like this is something that would speak to them. And I appreciate you. So this retreat was one that I created along with Trova Trip during the pandemic. And then last year, Bali had been closed for 2 years. And they opened like the month before we were supposed to go. And so no one bought their ticket. And because the country had been closed for 2 years, when they opened back up for tourism, the prices of the tickets were more than the retreat itself. And most people were like, okay, this isn't enough lead time. Even for me, I was like, this doesn't even really make sense. We didn't know if the country was going to open. So we ended up pushing it a year. That is coming up. So it is June 26th through July 2nd. And this is a women's retreat and for women who are looking for connection that is not digital. Women who want to put their phones down, spend time with other women in reflection, adventure, exploration, connection, movement, connection both with themselves and with other women. We're going to be doing movement, of course, because that's a pillar of my whole life. But, you know, when I first created the retreat, fitness was like a huge part of it. And I think it's more going to be intuitive movement, mobility, probably some self-massage, like guided self-massage, you know, opening up the neck, the shoulders, the jaw, the face, probably partner massage. And we have like a number of activities. So we're arriving into Dinaspar on June 26th. okay? And that's when the shuttles are going to bring you to Ubud. And if you don't know, Ubud is basically the spiritual heart of Bali. And that's where all of the famous Hindu temples are. That's where the sacred monkey forest is. It's kind of like, you know, rainforest energy. And we're going to spend 4 nights there. Okay. It's a 6-night retreat. So we're going to spend 4 of those in Ubud. And we're going to be going to waterfalls and, as I said, the sacred monkey forests and taking tours of the temples. And then we're going to be taking a shuttle to Canggu. And on the way, we're going to stop in a traditional Balinese town called Tabanan. And we're going to take a cooking class. And once we get to Canggu, it's going to kind of like thin out a little bit, the programming, because it's kind of like full when we get there. And that kind of serves us. There'll be room for, we have a few other activities planned and room for things like massages once we get to the beach and like surfing classes, which we did surfing in Costa Rica in November, and we're definitely going to be doing that again. That's going to be the new thing. We're going to do surfing everywhere we go. And pretty much everyone got up. It was actually really, really cool to see that everyone who took the surfing lesson in Costa Rica got to stand up on the board. So, hi Jez. Cool. Okay. So we have this amazing women's retreat, and who I'd like to connect with are people who are in a similar place in life, you know, who are leaning less into digital and more into presence, you know, who, even though it's still, for me, since the pandemic and like since moving out here, it's still a little bit like social anxiety when I get with people, new people, but I know it's what I need. I know that that's the way forward. I know that I see my life more rooted and less, digital, at least during this chapter in life. And I like to meet people who align with that. I'd like to invite women who align with that out to Bali with us. So right now we have 7 people signed up, and I'm looking for 3 to 5 more women to join. Who just joined in from Move? Hi. So yeah. Okay. As far as the morning practice, we're going to be waking up every morning in Bali. We're going to be breathing, moving, meeting in a circle, having space and time to share why the trip spoke to you, what you hope to get out of the experience, and just anything that's going on in your life. We're going to move, we're going to meditate, and then we're going to float into the day. Okay, so yeah, I'm going to be posting some stories. I'm going to be posting some, like a post and a link in my bio so you guys can look at all the information on the page. But I just wanted to pop in here and give it to you guys unfiltered and live, and just let you guys know what's been going on in my life and what's coming up. And if any of this spoke to you guys and you'd like to learn more about what's coming up, you can DM me. If any of the ladies want to chat before purchasing, or you guys have questions, I know it's a big purchase. To fly to Bali from the States, it pretty much takes like 24 to 36 hours with connections. So to do that both ways and then spend 7 days in the country is a big ask. It's a huge investment. And then of course the cost. So I fully understand that investment, and I want to make sure that if this is something that piques your interest, that you feel really confident and sure about it before you click sign up. Okay, so shoot me a DM and we can schedule a time to chat if so. And I will post all of that stuff very soon so you guys can share. Thank you guys for tuning in. Hi, Myra. I know. I remember you saying. Hopefully the next one. We're actually thinking, for those of my ladies who are on here who have gone to my retreats, there have been a few who popped in, Myra, Shonda, Amber, Jess. I'm sure there was more that I missed, but we're thinking about doing a retreats reunion. So the 3 retreats that we've done so far, to invite those 3 groups to our retreat and kind of build upon the connections that we've made. And also bring like the 3 groups together. So, okay. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Sending love. Hope you guys are all well. Take care of yourselves.